This month is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. This type of cancer is one of the few that can be successfully screened for. News 4's Sonia Stevens spoke with an expert on what your screening plan should look like, and she talked with one woman who is thankful her cancer was caught early.
Cancer is never a word you want to hear in a diagnosis.
You don't realize that one day things can literally change and your entire life now has to rotate and be different based on the treatment products or the treatment plans.
That was Jessica Coston's life for several months as she battled cervical cancer. But it took time to get the initial diagnosis. Her primary care doctor said nothing was wrong.
Make sure you demand to be tested, and you will find a doctor that will help you.
After a trip to the ER, she found out it was cervical cancer and started seeing a new doctor.
He was very kind, but also literally laid everything out for me just so I knew exactly what to expect. They wanted to be very aggressive. I guess I'm on the younger end of it, so it was okay for us to be all out front with it. I feel like it worked a lot faster than it might have if we had done it a different direction.
Things are now looking up for Jessica.
I don't have any resurgence issues or anything. I don't have to be seen again for another month or so. My life is slowly going back to the way it was before.
Fortunately, they caught her cancer in time, which was key.
I would say cervical cancer has one of the higher case fatality rates of any of the cancers we take care of. In other words, if you have cervical cancer stage for stage, it's one of our more difficult cancers to deal with.
But there are lots of different treatments available.
One of the big advantages in my field is for the first time in the last 3 years, we've developed new treatments that are effective for even women who've developed relapse. Up until 3 years ago, we had almost nothing to do for relapse. Now we've got 4 different drug regimens that work great for these women that we've never seen work before.
It's all good news, but it all goes back to screening and being preventative. So as a woman, what should you do? Have a screening plan, whether it is Pap smears or HPV tests. Work with your doctor on a specialized plan for you. And always listen to your body. Sonia Stevens, News 4.
Dr. Jennings says it's important for women of all ages to have a screening plan for cervical cancer because it can occur at any age. HPV vaccinations are also an option, and these are things you should discuss with your healthcare provider.